What is going on, YouTube? This is the guy in the camo hat, and as you can tell by the title, today we are doing a review on Grizzly Long Cut 1900. Now, this is a natural flavored dip. Not only is it natural, but I don't know if you can see that, but it's a premium natural. And I just did a review on it, and then I went to take a snapshot for the thumbnail, and I hit the button and I wasn't ready, and I took a snapshot of myself. And like I said, sorry I'm sick, but I deleted the video instead of the snapshot. So yeah, so we're doing this again. That's why the tin's already cracked. Already took some out, still got it in. So we're gonna do a shortened version of this. I'll throw a little baby pinch in. Texture, you can't really see that. I'm gonna try and take a little pinch and crumble it. See if it'll work any better this time. I don't know if you can see it as it's falling down, but that's my fingers. It's like if you took Copenhagen Long Cut and Copenhagen Snuff and mixed them together in the tin, you have Grizzly Long Cut 1900, pretty much. So I'm gonna pack this again, throw in a tiny baby pinch. Explain. I picked this up about a week ago. It's a little dry for my tastes. Ah. And I don't know if it was an old can and that it had just sat in my room for a week when it was already old. I have no idea. I don't know how to read the expiration dates on the Grizzly things yet. It's all letters and numbers. But yeah, I think it's probably because it's a finer cut. I know Copenhagen Snuff is like that too, and Copenhagen Long Cut a little bit. When you get Copenhagen Long Cut, it'll be moist, but Snuff is pretty dry when you get it straight from the counter. And that's because if it's too moist, it's just going to get all mudded up, and that's no fun for anybody. General natural flavored dip. I really like the bronze color. It's a lot like the Copenhagen Long Cut. That nice rustic color. And I decided to do this because people have given good reviews about Grizzly Long Cut 1900, and I figured I'd try it for myself. I ran out of dip yesterday, or I finished my can, I should say, and so I've been itching to make this video just so that I could crack this baby open and have a new tin to work on. I tended to stay away from Grizzly as a dipper, and that's because my first dip was Copenhagen Wintergreen. I didn't know what it was at the time. My friend just gave it to me. He said, this stuff's really good. I had some. I liked it. Went to the store for my second can. This is a story that I'll tell some other time. But anyway, I ended up with Skull Wintergreen. And, you know, I was on that for a couple months. And then I asked my friend what the other one was called. He said Copenhagen. I decided to give it a shot. Stuck with Copenhagen ever since, just because Skull and Copenhagen are made by pretty much the same people. Skull has a nice pack to it. It's a little drier. It's a little rougher texture on your mouth. Copenhagen's a little more softer, smoother, but it still has that nice pack, that stick, where you put it in, and it's not going to move, no matter how much you talk, until you move it with your tongue. And, my first experience with Grizzly was Grizzly Wintergreen at a concert. I had run out of Skull, which I was dipping at the time. I'd only been dipping for like 2 months. And I had run out of dip. And I was at the concert. My buddy had some Grizzly Wintergreen. I took a small pinch. Mind you, I was still a pretty new dipper. So my pinch was maybe... No, it's bigger than that. It's going everywhere. My dips were maybe that big. You know, just like maybe not even a grape. I don't know what. But it may have been the size of the pack or the size of the lip, but it just went everywhere in my mouth, and I didn't really care for that. Because of that experience, I just stayed away from Grizzly altogether until my friend introduced me to Grizzly Mint pouches, and I really liked the mint flavor. I've gone through maybe 4 cans of Grizzly Mint in my dipping career, 2 pouches, 2 long cut, and I do like it. It stays a little better, the long cut, but it does seem to horseshoe a little more. So I might pick up some Grizzly Straight or something and see if it was just a tiny pack that I did. Maybe Grizzly Wintergreen. I don't really like the taste of plastic, so yeah, that's that. All in all, I'd give this a 6. I do like the flavor. It's got that bold tobacco flavor. You know, that earthy flavor to it. I really like that. I like how it's kind of like a snuff almost, where it's so fine that you kind of got to put it here. I had it in the other video. I started it off in my cheek, and it was spreading all over the place, so I moved it up into the front. I like the can design. It's an overall good dip, but there's not really anything special about it, so I'd give it a 6, maybe a 6.5. That's really all I got. If you're a dipper and you haven't tried this yet, I would suggest just going out and buying a tin of it and giving it a shot. It's pretty good if you like the natural flavored dips. It's not as good as Copenhagen Snuff, but I personally would rate this over Copenhagen Long Cut just because of the pinchability. This is more towards Snuff. Copenhagen Long Cut, it's like there's straight and Wintergreen have like those thicker leaves, and then Snuff is like almost sand, and Copenhagen Long Cut's like in a weird spot in the middle where the pinchability is just strange for me, and that's really why I don't care for it too much. And it's got the same taste, and it's like $1 cheaper where I live, so I'd probably pick this over Copenhagen Long Cut. So yeah, 6 out of 10. That's really all I got for you guys right now. I don't know if I'll be able to shoot a video while I'm at home over break, because I'm going to be super busy. So, just stay tuned. I might throw a video up. I might film something like tomorrow or Friday before I head home. You know, just to throw up there. Well, I'm at home sometime next week, just to keep you guys busy. That's really all I got. So this has been the guy in the camo hat, and I will see you all later.